Barnum's the name, P.T. Barnum. And I want to tell you that tonight, on this stage, you will see, bar none, every sight, wonder, and miracle that name stands for, including Jumbo, the largest elephant in the world, the great white whale from Labrador, General Tom Thumb, only 25 inches from toe to crown, Joyce Heth, the oldest woman in the world, the rarest and most beautiful bird in all of captivity, the Swedish nightingale, plus a company of hundreds, no, thousands, including marching bands, standing bands, tumbling bands, flying bands, bands of every size, shape, and description. And here they are. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You don't see any flying bands or Swedish nightingales or 25-inch men. But like I said, Barnum's the name, and miracles are my game. They're all up here. Mark my word. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Home.
But I've got a point of view to expound. Defending the noble art of humbug.
Which I happen to be in disagreement with, as it is no more than a shoddy defense of flim-flam, so it doesn't behoove me to stick around.
Respect for the speaker, madam, requires you to listen while he sets forth his convictions.
And respect for my own convictions requires me to set forth, which I am doing.
Then go. Isolated dissent is hardly going to deter me. One small voice can easily be ignored.
Good day, Mr. Barnum.
Of course, it doesn't help if that one small voice belongs to your wife. Cherry Barnum, I'll have a kiss before you leave.
With pleasure, Mr. Barnum. You may not make much sense, but you're beautiful. In
the main ring, ladies and gentlemen, the fight to the finish struggle of humbug versus truth, flim-flam versus fact, Mr. P.T. Barnum versus his good wife, Cherry. An American pageant featuring stirring music, thrilling spectacle, hilarious clowns, and savage jungle beasts. Presenting first, Mr. Barnum himself in an opening bit of philosophic Walderall. Mr. Barnum.
Fact is, with my wife, it's the same thing. Give her a mess of hard facts, and she's happy as a clam. Serve her up a bit of fancy, and she turns her nose up like it was yesterday's fish. But whether you end up thinking humbug's a blessing or a curse, you're still gonna buy it. Why? Because every 60 seconds in this world, a delightful phenomenon takes place, which absolutely guarantees it. There is a sucker born every minute. Each time that second hand sweeps to the top, like dandelions, up they pop. Their ears so big, their eyes so wide, and though my tail is bona fide baloney, the truth in it, why you can bet you'll find some room to buy my corn. Cause there's a sure as shooting sucker born a minute, and I'm referring to the minute you was born. What's the matter? Each blessed hour brings 60 of them. Each time that wooden cuckoo shows his face, another sucker takes his place and floats his quarter on the line to buy my brand of genuine malarkey. God bless and love 'em, but don't feel sad or happen mad or cause a scene, cause there's a sure as shooting sucker born a minute. But ma'am, you might have been the minute in between. If I allow that right here in my hands, the smallest living human man, the sight of that is surely worth a dime. If I present an educated hooch who's trained to dance and hoochie cooch, what better way to waste a bit of time? If I import at monumental cost a lady's fair whose head was lost while crossing railroad tracks to pick some zinnias, who eats farina through a hose and wears pink tights instead of clothes. If that ain't worth a buck, my name ain't Phineas. Ah, you say that's hogwash, well who cares? You'll buy my hogwash, long as there's a sucker born every minute. Each time that second hand sweeps to the top like dandelions, up they pop, their ears so big, their eyes so wide, and though my tail is bona fide baloney, just let me spin it, and there's no man who can resist me, wait and see, cause there's a sure as shooting sucker born a minute. And friends, the biggest one, excluding none, is